The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. TK Todd Kennelly along with James Kincaid. A chaotic finish last week to the episode. The vendetta continuing between the maniacal Jack Banning and the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater. We really saw a new side of the Golden Boy.
Yeah, Jordan Clearwater going to a dark place, TK, that really I didn't know he had in him. We're left with a lot more questions than answers about what he's going through. Is this the psychological effects of Jack Banning? I'm told we are going to hear from Jordan Clearwater later on in the program.
Hopefully some of those questions will be answered. No question that we've got some great action coming your way. Two big title matches, including the tag team titles on the line.
That's right. Will the challengers, the Hogsmen, bring the gold back to their pod, or will the Bodega be delivering another beatdown?
In addition, the United Television title will be on the line. Levi Shapiro is held onto the title by hook and by crook, but Anthony Idol trying to take his title aspirations into an Idol overdrive. That's still to come, but right now we're going to hear from the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, and Halston Boddy, who have asked for some time to speak their mind.
Well. Before I even begin, Heather, darling, you look stunning as always. Oh, yes. Hello. Come on, Mama. Yes. However, I would be in such a better mood right now considering what we accomplished in episode 500 in the main event tag team match. Except, I don't know, I'm feeling a little empty-handed. I feel like there's something missing here. What say you, my dear?
Well, Halston, as you know, we've had a few hoops to jump through lately. In fact, it seems like it's a never-ending hoop after hoop after hoop because, you know, me and Lacey Ryan, we were having this great best of 7 series that's now stuck at 2 and 3 because Nico Marquez decided to stick his nose in our business. He did that so much that Lacey got afraid and she ran away and changed her name. And then Nico keeps sticking his nose in my business. He brings out these contracts and he says, "Who wants a contract?" And Cece Chanel says, I do. Guess what that turns out to be? Oh yeah, you work for Nico now and Nico alone. And then he hires Ruby Reyes and puts me in a body bag match with her and forces us to team up, an untrained wrestler, which, by the way, you did very well. I'm proud of you. And he puts us in these matches, but we won. We persevered. We made sure that there will be a women's championship belt at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And then there's Jamie Iovine. The same JV Iovine that put us together, that called me the gem of the upper class. I was his prized beauty. And now Jamie's sticking his nose in my business, and he's talking to Viva Van, and he's saying, "Hey, Viva, come be in the same exact terrible predicament as CC Chanel." Viva, I know that we have a history, and I used to be your mentor, and I wasn't very nice. I can admit that, and I'm sorry for that. But Viva, do not sign that contract. You do not want to be a part of the problem. You want to be a part of the solution.
Well, and here you see Viva Van making her way out here, and I don't know if she knows what to think of the words of Heather Monroe. They do have some tumultuous history, as Heather alluded to. Let's hear from Viva.
So now you want to mention my name after 2 years. Okay, I hear you. You said you've changed, right? But it took you 2 years to apologize to me? Just as much as how you've changed, so have I. I am no longer your young bae. I am now the hell-bent vixen. Pretty sure you heard of that. But if you care so much about me, then give me a match. It isn't until you heard that I was going to sign that contract until you want to mention my name again. So give it to me.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, sweetums. Done and done.
Viva, I'm being serious with you here. If this means that you'll think about not signing that contract, I'll give you any match you want. How about next week?
There you have it. Challenge issued. Challenge accepted. Heather Monroe accepting the match with Viva Van to try and make her think twice about signing that contract offered by Jamie Iovine through the hands of Guy Tweekazetti.
Viva Van essentially saying, keep my name out of your mouth or suffer the consequences, but Heather Monroe and Halston Boddy seem to be ready to answer.
Interesting developments, but one thing's for certain, we have a great women's division match coming up next week, and we got a lot more action coming your way here on Championship Wrestling. What an opening matchup we have coming our way. The Neon Phenomenon makes his bid to make history as he vies for the United Television title.
They add Neon to the roulette table yet? Because I'd be putting my money down on it. Neon Phenomenon looking great, and he's got Jack Cartwright in tow with him as well.
I think he might be sending Levi Shapiro for a bit of a spin in this one. And here you see the champion, flanked by Howdy Price, the charging bull with the golden horns, and of course, the iron claw wielded by the champion, timeless Levi Shapiro.
Timeless Levi Shapiro, a veteran of the loop, a master of taking shortcuts and inventing some more of his own.
Two real students of the game, wrestlers here when you think of Idol and Shapiro. Title on the line. Todd Kennelly, James Kincaid here with the call of the action. Always exciting when the United Television title's on the line, a title that's been held by so many greats over the years. And what a way to kick things off. And here to set the stage momentarily will be ring announcer Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 276 pounds, the Neon Phenomenon, Anthony Idol. And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price. Howdy! From the last stop on the loop, weighing in at 215 3/4 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, timeless Levi Shapiro.
My belt, my cap.
Stage is set. United Television title on the line. And it has been quite a rivalry between champion and challenger here. Anthony Idol's had a couple shots at the title, and Levi Shapiro has always found a way to survive, hold on. I'd want to find a way to win, but he will hold on by hook or by crook to hold on to that title, and certainly Anthony Idol's got to be prepared for virtually anything in there.
Nothing is beyond Levi Shapiro. He will be as underhanded as it gets to win.
Bell sounds. Our title match continues right after this break.
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
Going for a full Nelson. Now we've seen week after week what this full Nelson has done.
Blocked by Brett Michaels. First man to block it. There's the gun show lariat. 1, 2, 3. He
There it is.
got him.
Stars and stripes forever.
Save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503.
Hello everybody, this is your buddy King Cobra. I have some great news for you. Memphis Wrestling is back. Catch it every Saturday at noon right here on CW30, Memphis.
Welcome back, and you can see the challenger, Anthony Idol, is peppering the champion with shots, the jabs, and now the big bionic elbow in the public, if you will.
Neon on fuego. And that spin that we talked about, Levi Shapiro, not a wheel of fortune right now.
I don't know if it's going to come up red or black. It might come up black and blue for Levi Shapiro, but big right hand, and you see that he utilized that glove, and you never know. That thing could be loaded at any time. Neon Phenomenon, though, big charge into the corner, and the champion rocking and reeling and goes down in a heap. History, this might be over before it begins. Here's the cover, only a count of 2.
You talk about the tilts that these two have had before, the rivalry. We saw it happen on Primetime Live. We've seen it here before in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Anthony Idol is on top of Shapiro right now. Big time slam.
Huge power slam, deposits him right in the center of the ring, looking to make history. Another close call, and the champ is getting taken to task here, getting turned inside out. And now really grinding offense here by the challenger, putting the pressure on the champion.
Yeah, and we've seen in previous matchups, this is, Levi Shapiro has to dig down as deep as he ever has to be. Oh, look at this cover. Wow.
Well, this is a whole different side of the Neon Phenomenon. I like it. If he can keep him in the center of the ring, he keeps himself away from Howdy Price.
Yeah, and keeps Howdy Price away from Levi Shapiro, which is, just is key. Keep him in the center of that ring, and it's all Idol.
No question. We've seen Howdy Price use those grubby hands in there. Look at that, taking advantage.
God. Again, the underhanded tactics. Levi Shapiro would have been a great softball player.
Knows every single trick in the book, and now attacked, downstairs you might say, and now going upstairs and all points in between. And the champion, due to that underhanded tactic, now taking advantage. And look at this, rake in the eyes like he's grabbing at biscuits.
Grabbing at biscuits and wanting to keep his hands wrapped around that United Television Championship. He is just such a student of the game, but unfortunately all that knowledge has led to him. Oh, what a forearm.
Took the big man down into the cover. You don't often see the Neon Phenomenon, but now look at this. Impressive move, the flying forearm took the big man down. Now right back to the blatant choke.
Yeah, to wit is that he will show just the solidest of fundamentals, but then just go right back to those shortcuts. Claw! No, into the trapezius hold. I thought maybe he was going to be going for that claw. Faked me out there.
Well, and he faked out Anthony Idol. Anthony Idol, I think, would try and defend the cranium, and now on the trapezius. And if you grab your trapezius muscle at home and really put a grip on it, you'll feel the nerve endings that are in there and really applying damage and pain to the big man.
Yeah, and Levi always adding to his game, always, throwing in a new wrinkle there, you see, and it faked out Anthony Idol. Howdy Price, probably taking credit for that, but Levi Shapiro in control.
Howdy Price can take credit for turning the table in this matchup when he was gouging the eyes of Anthony Idol, the challenger, earlier in this matchup. There is no quit in Anthony Idol. I'd be the most surprised guy in the room if he ever submitted. And now goes downstairs on the champion. And look at the athleticism again. The forearm moments ago, now the big drop kick, and he fells his huge competitor, his challenger, once again.
Yeah, and creating that space. Levi Shapiro really maximizes when he gets the sort of proverbial timeout, a little bit of a breather. He collects himself, uses that mind of his to the best of his ability, and you see they're paying dividends again.
Shapiro's been very elusive in this matchup, and now going back to that vice-like grip. And if you can take away the upper appendages of Anthony Idol, you might take away that Idol overdrive, or a power bomb, all the big heavy machinery, all that big heavy artillery that he likes to use to put you away.
Oh, but speaking of heavier, look at the power of the Neon Phenomenon. Oh, and I think that Levi might have taken a trip down to the basement there too.
Oh man, make a wish or pick up the 7-10 split. Your call, fans, but it certainly did some damage to the champion.
History coming back to hurt Levi Shapiro there. Look at him He looks like he's about to start punching at shadows.
Oh, man, yep, you're right. He was punching at ghosts, and now one step ahead is the Neon Phenomenon. Flip, flop, and fly. There you go again. Drops him with the bionic elbow, looking to pick up the pace, and he does. Big scoop and a slam into the cover. All the body weight down. Tough to get out from under that.
Yeah, just textbook cover by Anthony Idol, but Levi Shapiro somehow able to get the shoulder up, but he is in a bad, bad way.
And if critics would have anything to say about the Neon Phenomenon, it might be that he hasn't been able to win the big one. He made it to the finals. HOWDY Price threw the chain into the ring, and now into the hands.
Oh, no, not this way. What?
Throws the chain to Idol. Oh, and look at that, takes a flop. Are you kidding me? He flopped.
No, the ref bought it.
Here is your winner via disqualification. Jeez. And still, United Television Champion, Levi Shapiro.
What are they doing? I cannot believe, what a miscarriage of justice.
I mean, you can't call what you don't see, and now, here we go. HOWDY Price and the champion, and I use that term loosely, putting the boots to the Neon Phenomenon. Here comes Cartwright. Look at him go!
We've seen Anthony Idol come to the aid of Jack Cartwright, now repaying the favor and taking it to timeless Levi Shapiro.
Oh my gosh, Cartwright.
Kick.
All over Shapiro. Oh, wow. But a miscarriage of justice here, James. I mean, Idol had everything going his way until HOWDY Price threw that chain into play.
You said it before, by hook or by crook, and that might be the most crooked one yet. I can't believe that. And look whose hands are around the television championship. It's HOWDY Price.
Yeah, not for the first time, not for the last. We'll be back. More great action coming your way on Championship Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Memphis Wrestling is back.
Catch all the action every Saturday at high noon right here on CW30 Memphis. Memphis Wrestling is back and with an all-new website. Stay up to date and informed on everything Memphis Wrestling, including our new training center now enrolling for May. Get more info on how you can become a pro wrestler at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com/training.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I'm Jack Farmer, standing by with numero uno, Mike Camden. Mike, welcome back to the United Wrestling Network.
First of all, Jack, let's fix that up a little bit. It's el numero uno. El numero uno, that's number one in Spanish, okay? And I appreciate you welcoming me back. And I'm here because I heard there's a little open challenge in the tag division. The champs, the Bodega, got an open challenge. That's why I'm here.
Well, Mike, it looks like you're short a tag team partner tonight. Do you have any plans for that?
Yeah, I don't know where Devin's at right now. I talked to him last night. He said he's going to be here. Called him this morning. His phone's off. I'm not sure what's going on. Called Big Duke. He can't make it. But you know what? I will be in that ring to face the Bodega. Hell, maybe somebody in the back. They want to make a name for themselves. I wasn't planning on taking applications for the Hogsman, but we'll see what happens. So if somebody wants to make a name for themselves, come join me in the ring.
Later tonight in our main event, the United Wrestling Tag Team titles are on the line. Make sure to stick around.
Anyway, so what is up with those guys just busting in the door like that? I mean, is there no security in this building? Is that door even locked? Go see if that door even locks really quick. No, there's nobody on the phone. Go look, see if somebody locks. Jeez. Whoa, Jamie, what the hell is this?
Champions like this.
What is wrong with you?
What kind of
You know how to run a company?
Whoa!
Hold on. I don't like the tone from either of you two. How does 90-day suspension without pay sound? Okay.
Calm down. I got a bond to pay.
Oh, now we're paying attention.
We've got horses and chickens
at
noon
now. Sit down. Now you're paying attention. Sit down. Let's do business. Have a seat. God, you can't be just barging in here like that. I got papers. I got things.
When the door's unlocked like that, I expect an open door policy, Jamie.
Listen. I'm a businessman. HOWDY, me and you go way back. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity. You have two choices here. I really don't like how you guys bursted in my office like that. So I'm going to give you two choices here. Either you're both suspended for 90 days with no pay, and I mean that.
Not allowed.
Or next week, Levi, you're going to be in a tag team match.
That's okay.
With Anthony Idol and Jake Cartwright.
That's right. I'm a
Jack
tag team
Cartwright.
specialist. What is it?
Jack Cartwright and Anthony Idol against you. God, I can't even. Wait. You need a tag team partner.
Who are you gonna bring? You gonna bring Buddy Royal back?
I mean, you're looking pretty svelte today, Howdy.
Well, dang, it's the new buckle. I mean, I bought that. I got a new bolo. I repainted the barn last weekend.
He looks like he can run some ropes a little bit. I'm thinking he's gonna be your tag team partner.
No, wait, I am a manager. I am not an in-ring combatant. I am strictly eye candy. I am eye candy. I am not meant to be crunched.
I made my decision. It is final, set in stone.
All right, champion.
It's not fair.
You're on. Me and Howdy, we'll take on Anthony Idol and Jack Carter, and we'll put them into the ground. It's okay, Howdy. I got it. Come on, I got it. Let's go talk about it. I got it.
I don't like this thing.
I'm
gonna look good, but this is not good for me.
Rude. Again?
Todd Kennelly here. My guest, the former Heritage Champion, Golden Boy Jordan Clearwater. Now, Jordan, I understand that you have some things that you want to get off of your chest to the management, to the fan base. But first, let's take a look back at the shocking footage from last week in which we saw a whole new side of the Golden Boy. He'd be pulling, maybe have the hair. Oh, now putting his hands on the official. Official calls. That's going to be a disqualification, but I think there's a bigger picture at play. Yeah. He's got the belt wrapped around the fist, and he tie up Jack Banning.
Oh, God, he's just teeing off now. Banning can't cover up, can't defend himself.
But, I mean, this is going too far.
If you become the monster, though, is Jordan Clearwater going to be able to unring that bell in his own mind to go to these depths? Can you come back from this?
And now continuing to put the boots to Banning. Banning is completely lifeless, not moving here. All right, Jordan, I imagine that's the first opportunity you've had to take a look at that footage. Shocking, to say the least. The violence, the lust for vengeance. Here's your form, your thoughts.
Well, Todd, I came out here today to apologize. Apologize to the United Wrestling Network. Apologize to its leadership for my unprofessional behavior and, quite frankly, my misconduct. But I am not apologizing to Jack Banning. Jack, for months I've said, left leg hospital, right leg cemetery. And I'm not giving you the choice. Todd, that's all I have to say.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the hills of Pop and Sop, weighing in at 180 pounds, Honest John!
Getting set for action here on Championship Wrestling. We heard from the Golden Boy saying that he apologized to management after that, just wild melee last week. Just the brutal attack on Jack Banning. Some would certainly say it was justified after what Banning's put Clearwater through. Apologizing, but not apologizing to Jack Banning.
Yeah, no, saying Jack Banning got exactly what he deserved, that Jack Banning doesn't have a choice when that Midas touch is coming.
Now we got the debut of Honest John.
And introducing his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 400 pounds, Miguel!
James, as you know, Miguel, a big man that can cause a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, 400 pounds, that's a lot of ruckus making his way to the ring.
We were introduced to him as a childhood friend of Watts and then turned his back on Watts, brutally attacked him, would end up joining SoCal Distancing. That group has since disbanded after causing tons of damage themselves. And now Miguel going to go it alone. And an unenviable task for Honest John, making his debut against somebody the size and stature of Miguel.
Yeah, I'm honestly concerned for John in that ring as we are underway now. Just look at Miguel, the focus on his face right now as he's trying to forge a new path forward. The disdain as Honest John, look, maybe some sportsmanship here.
There you have it. Offering his hand there out of respect. I mean, I would take it. I mean, he's honest after all. It's in the name.
Yeah, if somebody
he's not going to sucker you in.
Offers handshake, I'll take. Not Miguel though.
Wanted no part of that.
You think you deserve to slap this in? I shook her hand. Look, shake my hand again. Thank you. You see what I mean?
Okay, you're gonna get no pleasantries out of Miguel.
Miguel phasing out the handshake.
What a forearm cannon shot there by Miguel, and the quickness of Honest John, the only thing saving him right now, but now back on the mat courtesy of a huge shoulder block.
Yeah, got to try and create distance. Honest John was able to for a time, but how about the start and stop ability of Miguel and just smashing into Honest John? The harder Miguel hits, the slower he's going to get, is Honest John.
What an uppercut there by Miguel, an absolute decleater, and now look at this suplex. Just throws him down like yesterday's news.
Written all over Honest John's face. He understands exactly the trouble he is in right now.
Intimidation tactics by Miguel, even getting in the face of the official there. Allison Lee, giant headbutt. And I was going to say that Honest John out on his feet, but now just off of his feet.
Yeah, off of his feet, punching the air right now, trying to make his way back up. And Miguel, just, again, more of that disdain. He's offering his hand again. That dog will not hunt, Honest John, I tell you.
Now maybe not out of respect, but hoping for a little bit of mercy. You like to say mercy. I don't think we're going to get in the air.
I don't think he is going to find any right now. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know. There might be another shoe to drop. I think, oh boy.
I think Honest John was honestly looking for a quick exit here. Gets sent into Miguel. Big choke bomb there by the big man.
Thud went Honest John. He looks like,
just drops the knee, all that body weight down, and that's going to do it.
Here is your winner, Miguel.
Let's take a look back at the replay brought to you by UnitedWrestlingShop.com. Get the official gear of the United Wrestling Network. I think virtually the only offense by Honest John was the handshake attempts, but in the end, look at the power of Miguel. How on earth are you going to stop this guy? Emily May standing by to get a word with the big man.
Miguel, that was an incredible show of strength. How are you feeling now that SoCal distancing?
Oh my.
Let's take a quick look at what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Our next live TV taping is on April 11th. We will determine our first ever Memphis Wrestling champion. Get your tickets right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and be on lookout for an announcement very soon regarding our live TV tapings in May.
Brian Trammell and Rhino JB tag team to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling podcast, Rolling into Mempho. Available now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com.
Main event time, and here we see El Numero Uno, Mike Camden. Problem is, it looks like it's going to be Solamente Uno because he's all by his lonesome right now.
Yeah, by himself, carrying the banner for the Hogsmen. We don't know where Devin Sparks is.
American Kaiju nowhere to be found, and Mike Camden, it said he wanted to take the Bodega up on this open challenge for the United Tag Team titles.
Yeah, he doesn't know when maybe that opportunity will come around again. Didn't want to squander it, but he's in a really tough spot here, a stacked deck.
Put the invite out there. Apparently, he had no takers. Not too many people taking a number to face the Bodega. And the Bodega, we saw him return to form. They hadn't missed a step last week. As united and as dangerous as ever, Papalesco was in action, and he was dominant to say the least.
And you talk about, one end of the spectrum to the other. Mike Camden stands alone. The Bodega, full-throated, full numbers here.
Bodega's been unstoppable. The numbers game has been on their side ever since winning the titles back originally from SoCal distancing, and they've taken on all comers.
Yeah, and really since the Bodega has formed, it has really just changed the fortunes for all three of those competitors.
King Fat Boy throwing his weight around, telling Camden to get back.
Man, Camden really going it alone here.
I mean, El Numero Uno, you can look at him. He's a big man. He's a great competitor. He's spent some time here in championship wrestling throughout the years. Last we saw he and Sparks in that big gimmick battle royal. Made a return as part of the 500th episode spectacular. But I don't like his odds. As phenomenal of an athlete as he is, I guess it's going to be 2-on-1. Adnan Qureshi here to set the stage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. By himself. Weighing in at 205 pounds, El Numero Uno, Mike CAMDEN. And introducing his opponents, being accompanied to the ring by Slice Boogie. At a combined weight of 475 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco, and the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight, the Bodega.
So when you look at the combined weight of the Bodega against the build weight of Mike CAMDEN giving up combined 270 pounds in this matchup. It's 475 over 205. And I mean, is this gonna be sanctioned? This is gonna be allowed to go down? 2-on-1?
If I can be honest with you for a moment.
Wait, what?
You look like you're missing a little partner. But have no fear, Mr. Mike CAMDEN. Mr. Hogsman. Wait. Mr. Numero Uno. I could be Mr. Numero Honesto. So, you wear pink. I see your little headband. I wear pink.
Honest John?
So, if I could be honest with you, you look like you use some help.
We just
Maybe.
saw him.
Yes. Now listen, I know we've had some hard times. You think? Well, yes, but I'm here for you, not for them. But you may not like what I have to say, but I'm Honest John, and I wouldn't lie to you. Honestly. You lied. Stop capping. You wanna? Yes, me and you.
Well, he asked for a taker, and apparently, honestly, it's going to be Honest John. And Honest John's got some history with Papo Esco.
Yeah,
go back to last week, and he's got some recent history with Miguel. I mean, he's resilient, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, he's showing that he has a lot of fight in him. I am honestly surprised to see him come out here. But look, it's an opportunity at the United Tag Team Championship, so I guess I shouldn't be. But CAMDEN, he looks a little confused, too, trying to figure this out.
All right, well, if nothing else, I expect CAMDEN to do most of the heavy lifting, perhaps, but it might be able to. Well, how about Honest John's going to start? Well, it shows what I know after 20 years in the business.
Honest John going to start against Papo Esco.
Bell sounds, and this matchup will be coming your way right after this.
What's up, y'all? It's Ice-T. Now, you never know what's going to go wrong with your car. It could be a transmission, could be the timing chain or that check engine light. Now, can I tell the future? Absolutely not. But I do know it's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. And before that happens, you should call my friends at Car Shield. Their administrators pay for expensive car repairs, so you don't have to. And that's the truth.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles.
If it wasn't for CarShield, I would have paid a lot of money out of pocket, and I would have been too happy. When I bought my used car, I didn't expect any problems right away. But when it broke down, I'm glad I had CarShield.
Another truth, I drive with CarShield. Just like you, it goes against my principles to throw money away. I wasn't always famous, and who doesn't love saving money on expensive car repairs? CarShield is like a guard dog protecting my wallet, which gives me real peace of mind when I drive. And you can take that to the bank.
With coverage through CarShield's administrators, you'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge. Plus, with CarShield's nationwide coverage network, you can choose the mechanic or dealership of your choice no matter where you are.
So in 1 year, I saved $2,500. That's amazing.
I don't worry about car breakdowns because I have CarShield.
Some of y'all sitting at home might end up just like me, walking. especially if you get hit with a huge car repair bill you can't afford. Or you could call my friends at CarShield and see that saving money on expensive car repairs is really a smart move.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call CarShield for a free and instant protection plan quote. Once your car breaks down, it's too late. Call 800-319-4849. That's 800-319-4849.
Welcome back. Tag team titles on the line. Is Honest John honestly going to try this again? Well, to much the same results.
Yeah, Papa said no to that left-handed handshake from Honest John.
These two faced off last week, and Honest John couldn't put up much of a fight in there with Papo Esco. He's going to have to stick and move. He did that to some success.
Yeah, he's gonna need to. That's not the move to make if you're Honest John. And he thinks better of an immediate tag to Mike Camden.
Yep, Camden. Normally of the Hogsmen, it's usually him and the American Kaiju, Devin Sparks. Still some mystery surrounding the whereabouts of Devin Sparks. But Camden is still going to get his opportunity. And here's where Honest John can maybe be of value. It's a bit of a stall. You know, it can keep the momentum quilled of the tag team champions. And now you got Danny Limelight checking in, one half of the champs in there with Camden. What a unique, great matchup this looks to be.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you talk about the idea of, you know, Camden was coming in here alone. So to get any tag team partner when you're mentally prepared to just go this alone has to be a boon psychologically, if nothing else, for Camden.
But you got to figure certainly the edge in tag team continuity certainly rests with the Bodega, the champions.
100%.
But if Camden can, in essence, make it a one-on-one contest and keep either Papo or Danny out of there at times, he might be able to find a way to make this thing happen. Of course, you always have to have your eyes on your head on a swivel. You got Slice Boogie on the outside as well. Very dangerous.
Absolutely. That could be the X factor for the Bodega. It has been in the past. Test of strength here.
Trying to work over the arm is Danny Limelight. So fundamentally sound is Limelight. He can really do it all. Striking, high flying, grappling. Man, we've seen him put people away with submission as of late. He's added that Maurice Soñando, that rear naked choke. And so he's not a one-trick pony, is Danny Limelight. Not simply a high flyer.
Not simply a high flyer, but he is just on this meteoric rise. He is really turning heads everywhere that he goes in wrestling. Tremendously hard worker. He's got a lot of swagger to spare, too.
Yeah, but thus far, I mean, Limelight's been somewhat stumped here by El Numero Uno. So here we go, and the big man, Camden, running down Limelight, and does so again. Limelight getting trucked here, James.
He's getting trucked. Limelight needs a breather, and I think, for Camden right now, he's got to be very efficient because the lacking of the tag team continuity. We don't know how much Honest John has in the tank right now, but Camden going to work. Limelight answering right back in kind.
Oh, look at this.
Trading.
Back and forth. Yes, seesaw. Uh-oh. Faked him out there. Full body fake as Limelight was looking. Nice wrist control there by Danny Limelight. Pie faces Honest John. And if Honest John...
Limelight took his eye off the ball, so
Sure
Honest
did.
John even being present on the apron paying dividends for Mike Camden. Back body drop to Limelight.
Beautifully done. Limelight's been taking some flights out to Florida. That was a big flight there. That'll come with some snacks in a movie.
Not a happy landing for Limelight. We see Honest John in the ring, and he's really showing that he is going to seize opportunities here at Championship Wrestling. That alone has to be, taken into account.
All right, but he's wasting a lot of time. The scoop slam was impressive, and Honest John's been in there with monsters. Papo Esco, Miguel. Maybe he'll fare better here with Limelight. Fisherman suplex does not hold on to the cradle. He could have been fishing for the win, fishing for the tag team titles. Only a count of one.
Honest John, maybe wasted a little bit too much time, but he's looking. He's got to stay on him though. This is the Bodega that you're dealing with, one of the best tag teams in the world. If you're Honest John, you got to capitalize. Yeah, he's too much mugging, but he's got Limelight right where he wants him.
Right, but again, his presence out there. Hold on, pulling the rug out from under Honest John. But what Honest John is doing, as long as he's eventually able to make a tag, he's allowing Camden to have one thing he wouldn't have if he was out there by himself, and that's a moment to catch his breath and catch that second win.
Yeah, that is a great point, giving him that breather that he needs. But if you're Mike Camden, you got to be aware of being able to get Honest John to make a tag back to you.
Oh, look at this Slice Boogie with a cheap shot on the outside.
And Honest John won't be able to do that if he takes any more of those.
And, you know, it was going to be 2-on-1, but in essence, it's 3-on-2. When you got Slice out there, hard-nosed out of Queen, New York, and now the big man checking back in, and this is big-time trouble for Honest John.
Yeah, the one-man Lucha Gang and Danny Limelight taking liberties with Honest John.
Oh, that big headbutt, that might as well say Brunswick on it, that bowling ball type cranium by the big man comes crashing down the lane.
Looks like Bald Bull in there. It's cracking Honest John. Oh, now just cranking that neck.
And now, yeah, just look at this, that vice-like grip.
It's written all over Honest John's face. He is desperate for a tag right now.
He is a man on an island right now. Another big headbutt, just devastating. You can see the anguish all over the body of Honest John. And certainly in the wrong alleyway here. Scooping a slam, deposits him. Tope con hero back inside. Look at this. No wasted motion by the tag team champions. Elevated splash. But the referee getting Papo out of there before going in for the count.
Beautiful tag team offense from the Bodega. Double team maneuvers. I mean, that's, again, that continuity that Honest John and Camden won't have.
Well, that's a huge difference maker. It is, and that really puts the odds soundly in the favor of the champions. But I'll tell you what, you know, I think of this. Honest John already mixed it up with Miguel earlier. Yes. I mean, this guy is tough.
Yeah,
he can take a beating if nothing else.
And he's showing it right now again. And he is, look, I think he's been in the ring longer than Camden at this point.
Buzzsaw kick, now Snapmayor takedown. And things are going from bad to worse for Honest John.
Yeah, he needs to make a tag, or Camden is going to rue accepting this partnership.
I'll tell you what, the Bodega can make an honest man out of you in a hurry when you're in there with him, mixing it up.
Yeah, you said it. I don't think they really took too kindly with Honest John coming out here and inserting himself into their business again.
But again, if, and it is becoming a bigger if, and the eyes looking very strange, if Honest John can make a tag, he's in a bad way here, recipient of a cover again, Camden is going to be fresh.
Camden's going to be fresh. But look at, so is Papo Esco on the outside, the two heavy hitters.
The tag team champions in firm control. Our tag team title matchup continues right after this.
It's time for the Pro Shingles Slam of the Week.
Going for a full Nelson. Now we've seen week after week what this full Nelson has done.
Blocked by Brett Michaels, first man to block it. There's the gun show lariat. 1, 2, 3, he got him.
Stars and stripes forever.
Save $500 on a complete roof replacement. 901-258-6503.
Hello, everybody. This is your buddy King Cobra. I have some great news for you. Memphis Wrestling is back. Catch it every Saturday at noon right here on CW30, Memphis.
How much heart does Honest John have? He's still training. He's still throwing. I mean, it's got to be pure instinct by now, James.
I think it's incredible determination. And look at Danny Limelight and the Bodega. They really, I mean, they are pulling out all the stops just to put down John, and they can't do it.
And they continually take Camden off of the apron.
Yeah, they have a game plan.
Hey, we got till 5, Ref. Get it back, Ref.
If I'm Camden, I put him in the ring, but I put him in the ring right by my corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a little bit of a mistake there.
Oh, come on, John, dive for the corner.
Yeah, John's got to get his bearings.
Oh, man, he is in deep, deep water here.
Oh, he's saying bring it on.
He's swimming with sharks. He keeps taking it.
Not the smartest move from John, but again, you got to admire the toughness.
Oh, no. Now desperation here. I mean, they're going to choke the life out of Honest John. Take every ounce of air from his body.
John just keeps coming back for more. I think it's frustrating the Bodega.
Man, there you see it. The Rude Awakening, that big neck breaker into the cover. That's got to do it. No! He finds a way to kick out yet again. Oh, and now look at this.
The taunting.
Taunting Camden.
But, you know, Limelight's not careful. John's going to fire back at some point.
He just slapped back. But look at this. Cutting off the ring. Tag Team Wrestling 101. I mean, he's been caught in there for an ungodly amount of time, James Kincaid.
Yeah, I mean, the only positive of that is you got to believe, again, that Camden is fresh, but he's in the wrong part of town, and it doesn't look like he has any chance to get back to his own corner to make that tag to the Hogsman.
Camden might be fresh, but the expiration date for Honest John came up about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's past due, but they're still selling it at the Bodega.
Nothing new there. I think only the tall boys are fresh. Big shot there, and it's like a big cat playing with his play here, with his prey here at this point.
Yeah, I think that a little bit of that more and more frustration creeps in, that John keeps asking for more, and now giving a little bit back.
Swing and a miss. Oh, knees right there to the jaw. Look at him. He's got him out of sorts.
Got a tag.
Limelight. He's dizzy. He's rocked. I don't know if Honest John knows which way's up at this point to get to his corner.
Got to make a tag, and if I'm Camden, I got to vocalize a little bit more. Call out to him. You're not a normal tag team. Let him know where you're at.
He did it! He made the tag! Defying all odds, and Camden has been isolated on the apron what seems like forever, and now going to work trying to divide and conquer. Camden, big scoop and a slam. Look at the power here.
Camden in his bag, pulling out all the stops, but oh my goodness, taking it to Limelight.
Ooh, Muay Thai knees. He's lifting Danny Limelight off the canvas and just ragdolls him into the corner.
But how long can Camden keep this going? Because looking at his own side, there's nobody there for him to tag now.
I know, but I mean, think about how long Honest John kept it going. I mean, Camden's still fresh in there, but you're right. And at some point, the numbers game's got to catch up. Oh, no! Meeting to the mines.
Camden outsmarted. Oh, can he suplex?
He can't do it.
Oh.
There's no way. Looked for a German suplex. Now using his agility is Camden.
Using all of his ring smarts right now to take it to the Bodega is Camden.
Oh, he was looking for the symbiote DDT, but Spinebuster instead. History coming now. So close.
I thought we had new champions. What a spectacular moment that would be here in Championship Wrestling if that had happened.
He's got to keep his foot on the gas here, though, James. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if you're Camden.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You've got the Bodega reeling right now. That's a rarity, especially, with all the circumstances in this matchup. You've gotta keep going.
What a match this has been.
Crucifix.
Yep. Oh, but he got out of there. Into the roll-up, and he's got the strength to keep Danny Limelight down. Nobody home for that tornado kick.
And if you're Mike Camden, as talented as Danny Limelight is, he's the one you want to isolate, but maybe I spoke too soon. Limelight firing up, Camden, shot right back.
Oh, Limelight's been known to take a flight or two. He didn't want to take that one. It was turbulent to say the least. Got turned inside out. Usually he takes the airplane, he took the helicopter that time.
Spinning.
Limelight keeps fighting back though, man. You can't measure the heart that's inside the squared circle here in our main event. United Tag Team titles on the line. That's what it's all about here on Championship Wrestling. Drop toe hold. Camden throttled on that rope.
Oh, it looked like maybe a blind tag there. Yeah, Honest John's a legal man.
Inside cradle.
Come new champs.
Oh, man. And you saw Boogie tried to take out. Oh, look out here.
Oh.
Look out here. Maury Sonyando. That rear naked choke. He's got no choice.
Here are your winners and still United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
James Kincaid, the Bodega, open for business, but they almost got shut down by an unlikely duo. What a match.
What a spectacular moment that would have been. But yeah, phenomenal contest.
Incredible heart, and we will see you next week. The Bodega continues to reign. More action coming your way next time on Championship Wrestling.